Welcome to Story Haven, where stories come alive. Here, we weave tales of mystery, adventure, and wonder, stories that will capture your heart and spark your imagination. Get comfortable, and let's begin.
Once upon a time, in the village of Hourglass, the sun never set. The sky remained bright from dawn till dusk, an endless golden hue stretching across the heavens. There were no stars, no moon, only the relentless light of the sun. People worked without rest, crops grew too fast and withered just as quickly, and children never knew the comfort of sleeping under the cool embrace of darkness. It had been this way for 50 years. And all because of one person. Adùnní, the girl who stole time. It had happened long ago, when Adùnní was just a child. She had always been curious, always asking questions, always wondering where she shouldn't. While other children played by the riverside, she spent hours listening to the village elders, absorbing their stories like a sponge. But there was one story that terrified and fascinated her the most, the tale of the Shrine of Time. Deep within the forest of silence, hidden beneath the roots of an ancient Hourglass tree, lay a shrine where time itself was kept. Within it was a sacred hourglass, its sounds controlling the balance between day and night, past and future. No one was to ever enter the shrine. It was forbidden. But Adùnní was not like other children. One night, while the village was asleep, she stole away into the forest, her small feet silent against the earth. The deeper she went, the quieter the world became. The crickets stopped chirping. The wind refused to blow. Even the trees seemed to hold their breath. At last, she found it, a small wooden door hidden within the twisted roots of the Hourglass tree. With a racing heart, she pushed it open and stepped inside. The shrine was unlike anything she had ever seen. Golden light pulsed from the walls, casting long shadows that moved as if they were alive. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, and upon it sat the Hourglass of Time, a magnificent vessel filled with shimmering sand that glowed like captured stars. Adùnní felt drawn to it, as if it were calling her name. She reached out, just to touch it. Just to feel it. But the moment her fingers brushed the glass, a crack splintered across its surface. The ground shook. The walls groaned. The sands within the hourglass froze in place. And outside, in the world she had left behind, the night disappeared. When Adùnní returned to the village, everything had changed. The moon never rose again. The stars vanished. The cool relief of night was lost forever. The people of Hourglass tried everything, prayers, sacrifices, offerings to the gods, but the sky remained bright, an endless, merciless sun. The elders knew what had happened. The girl has disturbed the balance, they whispered. Time itself has stopped. Fear turned to anger, and anger turned to blame. Adùnní became an outcast, cursed for what she had done. She wandered from village to village, seeking a way to fix what she had broken, but no one would help her. For 50 years, she searched. And though she never aged, though her body remained that of a young girl, her heart grew heavy with sorrow. Then, one day, she heard whispers of a man called Adùnní, the keeper of shadows, the last person who knew the secrets of time. He lived far beyond the Adùnní hills, in a land where the sky still turned dark. Determined, Adùnní set off on the journey, crossing scorching deserts and deep rivers, braving the wrath of spirits who despised her for what she had done. At last, she reached the keeper's home, a small hut standing at the edge of a forest where the trees cast deep, endless shadows. An old man sat outside, waiting for her. You finally come, he said. His voice was like rustling leaves, his eyes as dark as the night that she had stolen. Adùnní fell to her knees. Please, she begged. Tell me how to bring back the night. Adùnní studied her for a long moment before speaking. The balance can only be restored if you return to the Shrine of Time, he said. But this time, you must give something in return. Adùnní frowned. What must I give? Adùnní's eyes softened with pity. You must give back yourself. Adùnní did not hesitate. She journeyed back to Hourglass, past the fields that had withered under the eternal sun, past the faces of people who had suffered because of her. She entered the forest of silence once more, finding the hidden door beneath the great Hourglass tree. Inside, the shrine was just as she had left it. The cracked hourglass still sat upon the pedestal, the sound still frozen in place. She stepped forward, heart pounding. Then, she placed her hands upon the hourglass and whispered the words Adùnní had given her. The glass shattered completely. A great darkness poured from within, swallowing the room, the trees, the sky, her. And for the first time in 50 years, the sun set. The moon rose. The stars blinked back into existence. The world breathed again. The people of Hourglass rejoiced. They sang, they danced, they praised the gods for bringing back the night. But Adùnní was gone. Some say she became the shadows that dance beneath the trees at twilight. Others believe she turned into the wind that whispers through the leaves when dusk falls. And some say that if you listen closely, as the sun dips below the horizon, you can hear a young girl's laughter carried on the breeze. For she had given herself back to time. And time never forgets.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep the stories alive.